Students from Einstein, Alexandria City, and South County meet today on It's Academic. Hello everybody, I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you're with us for yet another playoff match on It's Academic in our 61st season. Thanks to title sponsor David M. Rubenstein, encouraging you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference. And thanks to platinum sponsor MITRE. MITRE is a bridge and convener of government, industry, and academia, bringing together the whole of nation to tackle some of the biggest challenges of the 21st century. And now, what everybody's been waiting for, meeting Team 1 from Kensington, Maryland's Einstein High School. Alex is the captain. Hey, Alex, please introduce us to everyone.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm a senior, and I'm here with Ben, who's a sophomore, and Corinne, who's also a senior.
So, Alex, since we've last seen you, anything interesting in your life, or what would you like to tell us about what you're involved in?
I mean, the only big thing that's changed is that I'm in the spring musical, which we just started working on. So
What is it?
You're in Town.
And you're playing?
Old Man Strong.
Are you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome, that's wonderful. Corinne, what are you up to?
Nothing much. I've been hiking more now that the weather is warmer. I'm making some college decisions, which I'm excited about.
Really? And what are you choosing between? You don't have to say.
I've already made my decision. I'm gonna go to William and Mary in the fall.
Oh, that's beautiful. Congratulations. Nice. And Ben, hi. Tell us about yourself.
I'm in 10th grade and I play the violin for the Einstein Orchestra
Wonderful. How long have you been playing?
since I was 4 years old.
Oh, so
Not by choice.
you're good. All right, guys. Let's do this. Here's your first question, Einstein. And in this round, of course, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer. Whew, that's good. Here's the first clue. Cool jiu-jitsu move. Hidden in this martial arts phrase is the name of what classic Japanese wrestling style?
Conferring sumo. Final answer, sumo.
Yes. September 25th, 1957. This was the day when the 101st Airborne Division was ordered to enforce school desegregation in what Arkansas capital city?
Conferring Little Rock. Final answer, Little Rock.
Yes again. Fill in these blanks and you can name what outer layer of your skin.
Conferring epidermis. Final answer, epidermis.
It is epidermis. Strait of Magellan, Bering Strait, Cook Strait. Which one of these straits separates the two main islands of New Zealand and is named for an English explorer?
Conferring Cook Strait. Final answer, Cook Strait.
Yep. Her frivolity and plotting helped undermine the monarchy. Here you have one historian's assessment of what French queen, who was herself undermined and executed during the French Revolution.
Conferring Marie Antoinette. Final answer, Marie Antoinette.
And with that answer, you have 200 points, Einstein. Very nice. Time to meet Team 2 from Alexandria City High School in, where else? Alexandria, Virginia. Paul is the captain. Hiya, Paul. Please introduce us to everyone.
Hi there, I'm Paul, and I have Sabine and Parker with me.
Hello, Sabine and Parker. Paul, let's start with you. Tell us what you've been up to and, what you do in school.
Hi there, so I'm a senior. One of my biggest activities is that I play the violin. I especially like playing chamber music, but I'm also in an orchestra, and I like playing solo. And I also like to bike, and school is a big part of my life, so yeah.
That's wonderful. We have another violinist who is just, I think, with Einstein. So, 2 violinists in this crowd. Good to have you, Paul. Tell us what's going on with you, Sabine.
Hi, my name is Sabine Mead, and I'm a senior at Alexandria City High School. I dance classical ballet and contemporary, and I'm a first-generation Mexican American.
Woohoo. Tell us what the dancing does for you. I imagine it's really liberating somehow.
It is. I think of it in two ways that for classical ballet, especially, I really love being able to focus just on technique. You kind of forget about everything else. And it can be pretty meditative. But I also like, especially in contemporary, being able to express myself and finding myself through movement. So I get both of those when I dance.
Really nice. And Parker, how about you?
I'm Parker Treckle, and I'm a junior at Alexandria City High School. And I'm really into journalism. And for the past 2 years, I have attended the New York Times Summer Academy.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's huge.
Thank
What's
you.
that experience been like for you?
Well, it's been very educational. I've learned about opinion writing and actually reporting in DC. They had a special program for that, and you meet a lot of interesting new people, and you learn our teachers or mentors are really great.
Fabulous. I look forward to seeing what you do and what you write about in the years to come. All right. Parker, Sabine, Paul, let's do this. Here's the opening round. First question. No matter what month it is, see if you can find here the hidden name of what capital city of Switzerland.
Conferring Bern.
Yep, I got one too.
I don't.
Answer Bern.
I need the answer. Is that
Bern.
your answer? It
Yeah.
is Bern. Yeah, it's Bern. Very good. March 5th, 1946. On this date, Winston Churchill gave a speech that referred to the division between the communist and non-communist worlds as what sort of curtain?
Iron.
Final answer, iron.
Yep, it's Iron Curtain. Instead of going to Rio, you can complete this word to name what table of elements devised by Mendeleev.
Conferring periodic.
Yes. Final answer, periodic.
Periodic table, yes it is. Marathon, Waterloo, Midway. Which of these major battles took place in Belgium?
Conferring Waterloo.
It could have been. Is it Midway? Because wasn't Waterloo?
No, Midway is in the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
I'd agree with Waterloo, Paul.
Final answer, Waterloo.
Yeah, it's Waterloo. Shouting is not a substitute for thinking. This quiet statement was made by Adlai Stevenson, who lost 2 elections to what World War II general and 34th president?
Conferring Eisenhower.
I'd agree, yes.
Or yeah. Final answer, Eisenhower.
Yes, it is Dwight D. Eisenhower. And with that, Alexandria City, you've got 200 points. How about we meet Team 3 from Lorton, Virginia and South County High School, where Claire is captain. Hey, Claire, tell us about your team.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm an 18-year-old senior, and my teammates are Mackenzie, a 17-year-old junior, and Tyler, a 16-year-old junior.
Hey, Mackenzie and Tyler, we'll hear from you in a sec. But first, Claire, why don't you tell us about yourself?
So I'm a member of my school's Dungeons and Dragons club.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. You know, I've never played, but my kid told me if I did, I'd never stop playing. So are you like that? Totally into it?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's great. I love it. One day I'm going to do it. Hi, Mackenzie. Tell us something about what you're up to.
Hi, Hillary. So I'm the president of our school's STEM club.
Of the STEM club. Oh, that's fabulous. Which kind of science do you like best, or is it math?
I have to say my favorite's probably like biology and anatomy.
Nice. And do you think that's what you'll go into? Something having to do with it?
Definitely. I really think so.
That's beautiful. Really good to have you, Mackenzie and Tyler. It's great to see you. What have you been up to?
I've been at my school. I've been the vice president of Future Business Leaders Association, and I plan on founding a robotics club at our school as well, as soon as I get a sponsor and all that.
Great. Yeah. That's really cool. Is it tough to find someone to sponsor your robotics club?
It's been relatively tough this year, yeah, because a lot of teachers are already sponsoring other clubs and stuff. But I'm still looking.
Well, you know what? Now that you've said that, and presumably a lot of people are going to hear, maybe someone will step up.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Let's do this, guys. Here's your first round opening question. South County. Call a gossip. That's one way to get information, but see if you can find hidden in this phrase the name of what largest city in Nigeria?
Conferring, it's Lagos.
Yeah.
Final answer, Lagos.
Yep, it is. June 28th, 1950. It was on this date that forces from North Korea temporarily captured what city, the capital of South Korea?
Conferring, Seoul.
Seoul. Yeah. Seoul.
Final answer, Seoul.
You're right. Whether you're a sophomore or a senior, please fill in the blanks to name the tube that goes from your pharynx to your stomach.
Conferring, esophagus. Final answer, esophagus.
Yes, it is. Elizabeth Blackwell, Virginia Dare, Sonia Sotomayor. Which of these women was the first American woman to receive a medical degree and become a practicing physician?
Conferring. I'm not sure which one it is.
Sotomayor is in politics, I'm pretty certain. So
Yeah.
it's not her.
My guess is Blackwell.
Yeah, I'd say
Mine
Blackwell.
too,
That
yeah.
sounds like it.
Final answer, Blackwell.
Oh, the power of deduction. Very nicely done. It's Elizabeth Blackwell. I praise loudly. I blame softly. It was dangerous to receive even the softest blame from the woman who made this remark, what 18th century Russian empress called the Great.
Conferring, it's Catherine.
Yep, Catherine.
Final answer, Catherine.
It is Catherine, and isn't it great that you have 200 points, South County? Don't go anywhere. The Picture Perfect round is coming at you in 60 seconds.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Hey, it's time for the Picture Perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points off if you don't answer, and Einstein, you're up. Here's the first question. This is Charles III of Spain, a member of what royal dynasty whose name is associated with a type of whiskey?
Conferring bourbon, probably. Final answer, bourbon.
It is bourbon. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. These were the insightful words of what abolitionists who published the North Star newspaper.
Conferring Garrison.
Wasn't Garrison the Liberator?
Yeah, true. Okay, so then who
I
would
think
this
it's
be?
Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, I'll go with that. That makes more sense. Final answer, Douglas.
Yeah, it's Frederick. Nice teamwork. These houses are situated on the Bosporus, a strait linking the Sea of Marmara with what other sea?
Conferring the Black Sea. Pretty sure. Final answer, Black Sea.
It is the Black Sea. You've got 260 points, Einstein. Okay, Alexandria City, time to play Picture Perfect, and here's the first picture. Though they're now extinct, less than 200 years ago, there were 3 to 5 billion of what kind of pigeon, whose common name suggests a rider in a vehicle?
Conferring passenger.
Uh.
All right, final answer, passenger.
Yes. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. These were the words of what now deceased English theoretical physicist who wrote A Brief History of Time.
Conferring Stephen Hawking.
Sure.
Final answer, Stephen Hawking.
The very brilliant Stephen Hawking, yeah. This is what river that flows through 6 countries and forms the border between Myanmar and Laos?
Is it conferring Mekong or anybody?
We can go with that, sure.
Yeah.
Final answer, Mekong.
And I'm so glad you said that, Paul. It's the Mekong, yeah, and it's beautiful too. Really good job, Alexandria, 260 points. Time for some pictures and questions, South County. Here's your first one. This kind of vegetation is common in what group of West Indies islands, which the U.S. purchased from Denmark in 1917?
Conferring. Is it the Virgin Islands?
I think so.
Maybe. It might be.
Right. Are we okay with that answer?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Final answer, Virgin Islands.
We're glad you're good with it. It is the Virgin Islands. The first significant representative of his profession in the United States. This is one historian's evaluation of what professional photographer, famous for his pictures of several presidents and the Civil War. He's known as the father of photojournalism.
Conferring. Does anyone know this one? I have no idea. We're going to pass on this one.
The answer is Matthew Brady. You should check out his pictures. This is the flag of what small North African country located between Algeria and Libya?
Conferring.
Tunisia.
Tunisia. Final answer.
Yeah, it is Tunisia. Well done, South County. 230 points. 2 rounds behind us. 2 rounds to go. You know what that means. We get to meet the coaches and the alternates in our halftime report. Stick around.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know that along with English and Spanish, the most widely spoken language in Texas is Vietnamese? After the communist takeover in the 1970s, thousands of refugees fled South Vietnam. Many of them found new homes in Texas along the Gulf Coast. That's why in the 21st century, Vietnamese has become the 3rd most spoken language in the Lone Star State. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
We've reached that halfway point here on It's Academic, which means it's time for the halftime report. Alex, tell us about your coach.
So this is Mrs. Colson, who is our coach and also an English teacher.
Mrs. Colson, so good to see you. Tell us about the team and how they've been doing and what they should do in the second half.
They've been doing great here at this game, so it's always impressive to watch them play. And with Alex and Corinne as my 2 seniors kind of guiding the team, it's been a wonderful year. I'm going to miss them next year. And we've got Ben and a few other sophomores ready to take the reins after they head out.
That's wonderful. Well, ones who are coming up had good mentors to set the stage for them, so.
They do.
That's great. Thank you so much, Mrs. Colson. Really good to see you. And now that we've heard from your coach, we get to jump into the packet round, guys. In this round, as you know, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. And if you get everyone right, there's a 25-point bonus. Here's the first question, Einstein. After Alexander the Great died, his corpse was preserved in a large jar filled with what sweet substance created by bees?
Inferring honey. Yeah, final answer, honey.
That must have been a sight. Yeah, honey. A book about World War II battles in North Africa is titled An Army at what early time of day mentioned in the first line of our national anthem?
Conferring dawn.
Yeah.
Final answer, dawn.
Yes, dawn. Science question. Doubled, halved, quadrupled. If the resistance of a circuit is doubled while the applied electromotive force is kept the same, the current will be which of these?
Conferring. What was that, Ben?
I think it's half.
Okay, final answer, halved.
You thought right, it's halved. Nicely done. The ancient Roman senator Cato the Elder ended every speech by insisting that Rome destroy what powerful North African city-state?
Conferring Carthage. Final answer, Carthage.
Carthage it is. Readers were hooked on Saving Fish from Drowning, a novel by what Chinese-American woman who had earlier reeled in praise with The Kitchen God's Wife?
Conferring Amy Tan. Final answer, Tan.
You got it. Here's your math question. Simplify this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer.
Conferring 6. Yeah, because it's 6 times the square root of 36 all over 6. Final answer, 6.
Yes, it is. The town of Nice in present-day Serbia was the birthplace of what Roman emperor who converted to Christianity in 337 after he allegedly saw a flaming cross in the sky?
Confirming Constantine, I think. Final answer, Constantine.
Yes, it's Constantine Einstein, and with that answer, you get a 25-point bonus. Way to go! 425 points. So Paul with Alexandria is very excited about introducing his coach and alternate. So let's get right to it, Paul.
So we have our wonderful coach, Mr. Zahn, and our alternate, Abigail Gerstein.
All right, Abigail, really good to see you. And Mr. Zahn, awesome to see you. What do you have to say to your great team as we go into the second half?
It's just been so much fun playing trivia all year with these students. We really have a great time, and it's been so nice to be back in the classroom together, and then to be having lunch and playing together every day has just made this year really special for me. So thank you guys.
How does it make your life more rewarding to work with them?
You know, I think just having that time, that sort of non-academic time where you get to know who each other are as people, and can sort of have some time for each other and not necessarily for the work that you're doing has really been something that has made my year a lot better.
That's wonderful. So good to see you, Mr. Zahn, and great to have you, Abigail. And now, Paul, Sabine, Parker, we can jump into the packet round. Here's the first question. Sculptures of Horton the elephant and Yertle the turtle adorn a national memorial dedicated to what author who created these characters?
Wearing Dr. Seuss.
Agree.
Final answer, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss, yeah. Our largest national park, Wrangell St. Elias Park, is located in what state? That also includes the Aleutian Islands.
Conferring Alaska. Final answer, Alaska.
The big, beautiful state of Alaska. Yeah, science question. Higher, lower, the same. When rain falls, some carbon dioxide is dissolved, forming carbonic acid. Does this cause the pH of rainwater to be numerically higher, lower, or the same as the pH of pure water?
Conferring lower.
Lower.
The answer is lower. Although Roald Dahl became a writer, not an explorer, his parents had named him for what Roald, who was the first man to reach the South Pole?
Conferring Amundsen?
Yeah.
Amundsen?
Yes. She called in her soul to come and see. This is the last line in Their Eyes Were Watching God, a novel by what woman?
Conferring Zora Neale Hurston.
Right. Zora Neale Hurston?
Yes, it is. Here's your math question. If these two triangles are similar, what is the value of x?
Conferring 9.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Final answer, 9.
Very nicely done. It's 9. Though at age 56, he was too old to be drafted, what man did become commander of American forces when the U.S. entered World War I in 1917?
Confirming. Would it have been like Roosevelt?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm thinking Pershing. I'm not sure though.
I'm trying to think of
Very good call. I don't have an idea.
Okay. Final answer, Pershing.
Oh, Paul, you're good. It is Pershing, and you have 425 points with a 25-point bonus. Really great showing. Some teams come to its academic with their coaches, which is awesome, and some people bring the whole school. South County's got a lot of folks here, so Claire, if you would do the introductions.
So today with us, we have our amazing coaches, Mr. Greiling and Mr. Bird. We've got our wonderful principal, Mr. Morris, and our alternates, Morgan, Gina, and Nadia.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Morgan. Hello, Gina. Hello, Nadia. Mr. Morris, great to see you. Mr. Greiling, awesome to have you. And Mr. Bird, tell us about your team and what advice you have for them as we start this second half.
This team has been great this entire season in both its academic and our Virginia VHSL season. They've learned to work together. They've learned to support each other. This is my first year working with them. Mr. Grimes worked with them for a number of years, and I couldn't be prouder for the work they've done this year.
Nothing beats working together. It's amazing what you can achieve when you're all holding hands and going for it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much, Mr. Bird and Mr. Greiling and Mr. Morris and Morgan and Gina and Nadia. And now that we've met everybody, let's dive into this packet around South County. Here's the first question. The heliotrope flower got its name because during the day it turns its face toward what celestial body called Helios by the Greeks?
Conferring. It's the sun.
Sun. Yeah, sun.
Final answer, sun.
Yes, it is. Though it's located in Minnesota, Gustavus Adolphus College is named for a 17th century king of what Scandinavian country whose capital is Stockholm?
Conferring.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Final answer, Sweden.
Yes. Here's your science question. Spectral classification, cloud radiance number, apogee categorization. Which of these terms refers to the grouping of stars according to their surface temperature and luminosity?
Conferring.
I'd say spectral because that just sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds right. I don't think it's the second one. And so I think between the first and third, I feel like the first one's right.
Yeah.
Right. The final answer, number one.
Once again, deduction has done you well. Yes, it is spectral classification. If you could fly back in time, you might find yourself aboard the Flying Cloud, an 1850s example of what sort of swift sailing ships?
Conferring.
Maybe Caravel?
Maybe. It could also be, can't think of anything else.
I do need an answer.
You want to give the final answer?
Sure. Okay, Caravel?
No, clipper ships is what we were looking for. Yeah, clipper ships. Forced to leave school and go to work in a factory after his father was in prison, what English author drew on his experience to write novels like David Copperfield?
Conferring. This is, I want to say it's Dickens, but I can't.
I don't know. So.
Need an answer?
Dickens, final answer.
Yeah, it's Dickens. Nicely done. Exhale. Here's your math question. Solve for C.
Conferring, it's -4.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, no, it's not -4, it's -6.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
wait,
It's
no,
-4.
-4, sorry.
Final
sorry.
answer,
No, I was thinking-
-4.
I'm glad you all came together on that. It's -4. The defenestration of Prague, during which several diplomats were thrown out of windows, helped ignite what 17th century war ended by the Treaty of Westphalia?
Conferring.
I know this name. I know the name, but I can't remember.
I need an
The
answer.
thing I can think of is the 100 Years' War.
No. It's not 100 Years' War.
30 Days War?
No. It's 7 Years' War. 7 Years' War.
What he said.
It's
The
7.
answer is, you were halfway there. It's the 30 Years' War. South County, you did a fabulous job. 330 points. We know you've been waiting for it. It's the lightning round, and it is coming up.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Students are getting involved in their communities in many important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
So my name is Lowen Jameson. I attend St. John's College High School. I'm in the 9th grade. What I'm doing to help out is help out with people who have Parkinson's disease. I help the Parkinson's Foundation. The CEO and president is Jared Cohen, who is a family friend of mine. And what I do to help out is give information packets to people about what Parkinson's disease is and how it affects the people that do have it. And it's important to me because although it hasn't affected myself or a close family member of mine, it does affect your ability to move. And by playing soccer and other sports that do you need to move a lot, it hits my heart, and I want to give back to the people who don't have those opportunities.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Time for a little lightning in this lightning round. You've got 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. They're worth 20 points up or down, but nothing off if you choose to pass. Here we go, Einstein. All your answers must begin with the letters B-A-R, as in bar. In 3, 2, 1. She founded the American Red Cross.
Barton.
Yes, this scientific instrument measures air pressure.
Barometer.
Yes, this French sculptor designed the Statue of Liberty.
Bartholdi.
Yes, this is the second largest city in Spain.
Barcelona.
Yes, this chemical element has the symbol Ba.
Barium.
Yes, Bridgetown is the capital of this Caribbean island country.
Barbados.
Yes, this large ferocious fish is found in tropical oceans.
Barracuda.
Yes, Holy Roman Emperor Frederick I had this nickname.
Pass.
Barbarossa. Off the coast of Australia, you can find this great reef.
Barrier.
Yes, this is the outermost layer of a tree trunk.
Bark.
All right, with seconds to spare, Einstein blowing it up with 605 points. Awesome. Hey, it's time for another lightning round. Let's play, Alexandria. Here we go. All answers must begin with the letters C-A-R, as in car. In 3, 2, 1. This red bird names the St. Louis baseball team.
Cardinal.
Yes, this word refers to a person who eats meat.
Carnivore.
Yes, this is the term for the hard upper shell of a turtle.
Pass.
Carapace. He was our 39th president.
Carter.
Yes, he wrote Alice in Wonderland.
Carol.
Yes, he also wrote a poem about the walrus and this worker.
Pass.
Carpenter. This is a North American reindeer.
Caribou.
Yes, in Great Britain, this is the capital of Wales.
Cardiff.
Yes, this is the firm, flexible tissue found in the outer ear, nose, and joints.
Cartilage.
Yes, this artery supplies oxygenated blood to your... And there's the buzzer. This artery supplies oxygenated blood to your head and neck. The answer is... carotid. Alexandria, you did such a great job. 565 points. It's time for a little more lightning, and this time it's with South County High School. Guys, here we go. All your answers must begin with the letters M-A-R, as in market. In 3, 2, 1. This is a 26-mile foot race.
Marathon.
Yes, this branch of our armed forces has the motto Semper
Marine.
Fidelis. Yes, this is the largest lake in Venezuela.
Pass.
Maracaibo, she was known as Queen of Scots.
Mary.
Yes, this is Miami's Major League Baseball team.
Marlins.
Yes, he sued Madison in a major early Supreme Court.
Marbury.
Yes,
Marbury.
this Italian inventor sent the first radio signal across the Atlantic.
Pass.
Marconi, this is the term for a female horse.
Mare.
Yes, Ray Bradbury wrote these chronicles.
Martian.
Yeah, you can't make s'mores without this sweet
Marshmallow.
Yes. South County, you did a great job, 490 points. That was a good competition. The official scores next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
And the scores are now official. We begin with South County High School from Lorton, Virginia. Claire, Tyler, and Mackenzie, 490 points. From Alexandria City High School, Paul, Parker, and Sabine, 565 points. And coming back for the semifinals, blowing it up, Einstein High School from Kensington, Maryland, Alex, Ben, and Corinne, 605 points. Way to go, guys. Please make sure you join us next week when we have St. Anselm's, Wilson, and Bethesda Chevy Chase. And please, please, please check us out on social media. Share, like, love, and subscribe to everything we have, especially YouTube. Can't wait to see you next week. I'm Hillary Howard. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye.
I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.